Lady here. Today is Wednesday. It is June 5th, 2019. And from what you can see, I got some stuff spread out on the table again today. So, Brian and I went to the store and we thought it would be a good idea to start gathering items for bug out bag. Now, we haven't gotten anything for his yet, so these items are just essentially for my bag. Okay, so we did pick up a bag. I kind of wanted something that was camouflage, but they had a limited supply of things, and I really wanted to be able to have something to start out with. So in the future, I may end up getting a different bag that's a little bit different, but for now, this is kind of a good starting point. So let's start out with the bag. It has a whole bunch of different compartments in here. We have, the mesh part in the front with the clips to tighten things up. If I want to include anything up in here, I can, and keep all of the items that are in here secure. In this first compartment here, we have some more little areas and some pockets in here and some clips to store some things. So I'll probably end up putting my life straw in here and tucking it into this pocket. That way it stays safe and secure in there from the weather and things like that. And it's handy. I can just pull it out, use it with my pack on me, so I don't have to worry about that. There's an additional, a little bit bigger section here. And then there's the main section, which has a pocket in it. Now, the reason why we went with this bag, it has very sturdy straps on it. It has the additional padding in the back right here for the long trek that we may be taking. And it also has both of the straps. So I'll put it on. It's not adjusted for me as of yet, but I will show you. So it has the chest strap here. And it also has the waist strap here, which is going to distribute the weight evenly across my back, and it's going to make it easier for me to carry. So that was one of the major things that I wanted to get when I purchased one of these bags, was the extra padding. Now, I do plan on getting, they make Velcro, like seatbelt covers that you would put on your seatbelt. I want to get 2 of those for these straps, because that's going to add padding across here and down here. So those buckles are not going to be pressing against my chest or my stomach, and they're not going to be hurting me in case our first bug out location isn't going to be a safe place for us to stay, and we need to make the trek even farther to our second location. We actually do have 3. So we're going to go to the first one, which is closest, the second one, which isn't too far away, and then the third one. So let's get into what I purchased as far as this stuff goes for my bag. Obviously, I have my food. Now, this isn't all the food that I'm going to be getting, but I got enough. This is 2.5 servings. I got some beef stroganoff, some breakfast skillet. I did purchase some lasagna. I also have biscuits and gravy and scrambled eggs. So as far as breakfast is concerned, we're pretty well set. For at least Brian and I, and the kids will have their own food in their bags. And then, we're good for dinner for at least 2 nights for Brian and I. So I do have to pick up a couple more things to put in my bag as far as food goes, but that's a good start with that. Again, I picked up a life straw of my own. You guys already know what this does. You put your mouth on it, you put it in the water, it filters out the water. So I have that. And I also plan on carrying mini bottles of water. I haven't picked those up yet, but they're only about this. I think they're about 8 ounces. I'm going to be putting some of those in my bag. This is a collapsible water canteen. I can just take this little hook here, hook it to the outside of my bag, and I'll be good to go with that. I purchased some off bug spray. We are going to be traveling off-road through the woods. We're going to need this. I'm going to be getting a few more cans of this. I just picked up one for now. This stuff stays good forever, and it's going to stay in my pack and it'll be good to go. We also purchased, I believe this is a 125 piece first aid kit. This has everything that I'm going to need to carry, and I want to have one in everybody's pack. So this one's going to stay in mine. Brian will have one, and each one of the kids will have one of theirs as well. So we will be set as far as first aid items go. It has everything that we need other than any additional medications I'll have to pack up, Tylenol, Advil, things like that. Let's move on to, shelter source. If we do end up having to shelter overnight, what I ended up doing was getting a survival reflective tent. This is 14 feet by, I believe, I'm not sure. Okay, so it's, you put it between two trees that are 12 feet apart. It's 14 feet, and I believe it's 9 feet across. So it's essentially just a tent that you set up, and that'll be our shelter. Along with that, I got a poncho for myself to try to keep myself dry in case it is raining or whatever is going on with that. They did not have the normal hot hand, so I will be purchasing some of those separately. These ones you can use. They're the toe warmer kind. They activate the same way. They have the adhesive on it, which I will not be using. I don't like that. I've tried it before. I'm not a fan. But at least I have some in there in case something happens soon and I don't have anything additional to put in there. So I do have some of these because you never know if it's going to be cold when you have to bug out. The next thing that I did get is this folding stove. Okay, so what you do is you set this up. It has a fuel source that is included with it, and we can cook our meals right on this. Now, I want to try to find some collapsible cookware that I will be able to put in my pack as well. And then we can use that, you know, on this folding stove. And again, I want everybody to be able to have one of these because we can put them together and be able to cook several things at one time, boil water, things like that. It does include 8 fuel cubes, so I will be picking up extra fuel to go along with this folding stove as well. Lighting sources. You're going to need light. If you're traveling in the dark, you need to be able to see. So this flashlight, it's very bright. I'm not going to shine it at you, but it comes with batteries already in it. Great flashlight, waterproof, shatterproof. I could drop this, I could put it in water, it would be fine. I did pick up 2 extra packs that I'm going to carry of the batteries that it takes. I'll probably get some more of those as far as that goes. I also picked up this lantern. This, once you activate it, is good for 1,000 hours. It's not solar powered, it's not battery powered or anything. You just turn it on, it's good for 1,000 hours. This is kind of great. It wasn't too super expensive, and we can hang this from a tree. We will be able to have lighting wherever we're, you know, putting up camp, and we should be good to go as far as that goes. For starting our fires, I did purchase the match kit like I had shown in one of my videos. It has the starter here, and it also has the matches in it. These are windproof and waterproof, and this container is waterproof as well. So if any of this stuff goes in the water, it will be good to go. Also, I have a butane lighter that I'm going to be sticking in my pack. So I have that as well. In case for some reason something happens to these, I have both things that I can use. I have my compass, so I know what direction that I'm going. It's you know, just a standard normal compass. It's great. You're always going to need one of those. I thought those were great. This whistle, if something happens and we end up getting separated, let's say he's out looking for twigs and I'm over, you know, at the other end of an area and I can't find him, I could whistle. This whistle is great. Not only does it include its own compass on it, but it has a thermometer on the back as well and a magnifying glass within the inside of it, which I don't have any nails, but there is a magnifying glass in there as well if I need to read anything. I have that as well. So this is a great tool. And then I picked up this 6-in-1 multi-tool. It's a knife. It has a flashlight on it. The flashlight's right here on the end. So I have additional light source if I need that. It has a fire starter, a glass breaker, a cord cutter, and a bottle opener. So I thought this was kind of perfect for myself. It's nothing too, you know, fancy, but it's going to make do for what I need to do it for. So what I'm going to end up doing is packing all these items into my bug out bag. That will stay in my car. If for some reason we're not able to use the car, I can grab it out of my cart and we can take off from it, and that's where everybody's is going to stay, is in my car locked up. The pack itself is up to about 7 pounds with all of these items in it. We did weigh it prior to doing this video. So I will be adding water, like I said. I'm going to be adding some more food. There's plenty of space to add things on there. So the max that I want to get up to is 20 pounds. I will, you know, be doing a pack for Brian, but this is just essentially a starter pack for beginners who are looking to do their bug out bag. So that's all I have for today's video, guys. As always, everything happens for a reason. Whether you're having a good day or a bad day, you're in a good situation or a bad situation, just stick with it. You're on that journey for a reason. Everything's going to be okay. Also, always remember, everything happens for a reason, and forget about the past. just forget about it. You can't do anything about it. Just grow from it as best that you can. Be thinking about the future. Be living in the now. Be loving. Be laughing. Be enjoying every day, because tomorrow's not guaranteed. We all could not be here tomorrow. So it's important that we're living our lives right now while we're staying focused on the future. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope this video helped out, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.